So it is. So it's Saturday, December 14th, 2024, and I got up early this morning. I was working. That's work. I need to get paid, but yeah, I need to get compensated. But and then I went and took a nap. Fell asleep. I was still working. God was speaking to me, pouring into my dreams, and oof, I'm not gonna be able to talk about all of it on here, but because I really want to just go into the facts of the matter, and I don't have them right here in front of me. So, but after what occurred this morning, I was trying to beat the pavement, beat the sun up, beat everything, everybody, and send out stuff. And it's like, oh man. So after that, after I did do that, nobody responded, but it's not good. But after I did do that, um, I fell asleep. I had a nap. I took a nap, and of course, I fell asleep. I took a nap. I had a dream, and there was some stuff being said in there. I can barely remember. It was vague. As soon as I woke up, I tried to go ahead and just jot it down because I knew I was gonna forget if I go back to sleep. But excuse me, it was dude in the dream, and he had his hat on like he sometimes do or whatever, and just other stuff going on. And he was he it seemed like we was sitting somewhere. We was in a car or something like that, and he was telling me he was saying something like, "You should have just honor killed your kids so a black man can save you." So my thing is this: I don't know what kind of teachings and stuff that he's used to and what he's taught. I know I don't know everything and I don't know all the details, but what I do know is I know God who reveals to me. And of course his beliefs and stuff and mine ain't the same as far as that, or either I don't see things the way he see it, or either he just I'm not even gonna say that word either, but he didn't break it down to me like he understand it and perceive it. But number one, naturally sounding honor kill your kids sound like again sacrifice your kids or something like that. No, I love my children. God allowed me to carry them in my womb. They was a whole real part of me. They was a part of me that no man could ever be a part of me. I ain't carried no other man in my stomach, and I don't want to. I mean, I haven't because I don't like that in my stomach. I don't like that in my tummy. But no, I ain't carried nobody in. No, I don't feel no type of nothing regarding my children needing to be sacrificed. They was not aborted. They don't need to be sacrificed. So they don't need to be honor killed. They don't need to be give your firstborn over to the world, or no, I don't believe that. I don't agree with that if that's the case. So that's my take on it. But that's what he was saying. But I don't know exactly what that meant. I don't know if that also meant you should have been the honor killing. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't give that. It gives something more regarding the children, especially how hard. But I be feeling like I could have been the. I guess my killing wouldn't have been on the honor. It would have just been a. Oh, we got rid of the what they feel is the trash. But that's the thing. When I was reading up on, oh yeah, and you're not supposed to say this on YouTube, the K word. But anyway, I was reading up on it, and it was talking about how usually it's a female. It's done by a male, and it's because a female has disgraced the family with extramarital, premarital, or even if they was in a divorce and something happened, or being a victim of sexual assault. Like what? So she's a victim, and I get it because people have said, yeah, that's damaged goods, or that's she used up, or this, that, and the third, or she's been, you know what I'm saying? Something occurred. So I get what they coming from, but that don't mean I agree with that. Yes, I have been sexually assaulted. I've been behind closed doors. I didn't necessarily put myself in a position. I was told to, I was given an offer of moving out when I was young. Of course, when I moved out, I'm gonna want company. I entertain, guests. Some of that led to sex. Some of it was non-consensual. Some of it was consensual, or what I feel is consensual. But with him, yeah, half the time it was consensual, half the time it wasn't. This or more of the times it probably wasn't, and I just was made to feel like that because I was already involved with him and I cared about him and stuff like that. It was the bottom line. It was a lot of non-consensual. So, and yeah, I told, and I was like, I spoke up about it. I'm like, no, he done did such and such to me behind closed doors and stuff like that. Y'all don't know what I've been through. Then he tried to start referencing my daughter. And now my sons are over there under in that type of environment. I don't want them to take on that type of stuff. I don't want them learning that. You know what I'm saying? It's other things that I did want them learning from him. I sure did, but not that. But I told my sons about what type of person he was behind closed doors and what he did to me, and I told them the truth of the matter. It just is what it is, and I'm glad I did at this point, especially because they over in that environment. Cause I please know right from wrong. Cause and I want God to hold my son accountable, my sons accountable for right from wrong. But I know my older one is more so. He needs to be teaching his brother. Oh, he need to, if God got to remind him with hearing my voice. Yeah, mom wouldn't approve of that. That's not right. I hope they keep hold each other accountable. They both smart enough to know. But more so than anything, I hope that I want to see my children. So yeah, so last night when he up 2 in the morning, making his arrangements, texting and all that, texting himself, boy, it shows up in my phone. I still use that. So I was able to see it and just like you smart and you slick, but you ain't that damn smart. Crazy tail cell. But I'm gonna be real. So I got on here too to say, when him appearing in my dream, it just made me feel again like, dang, I got a sweet spot, or I had a sweet spot towards him. I really loved that dude. I can't really call him a man because he had a lot of growing up to do, but he conducted and carried himself as a man at times, and it's just like I was attracted to it. I was. And I'm gonna be real, as much as I don't like my daughter's so-called dad, it wasn't that I wasn't feeling him like that. And it was, I feel like he should have just been okay with it, felt his feelings, whatever. I feel like, yes, he wanted me to care for him like I cared for dude. Because he mentioned, he must be doing such and such to you. It's basically like, why would you like him? Why would you be wanting to choose him? And basically the crazy, nasty stuff that he was doing. Because dude was doing nasty stuff. And I'm not going to sit here in front. And I'm not talking about with me. I mean, he did nasty stuff towards me. But I'm talking about the other things that he was doing with his body. So I get it, and I've had sentiments too. Like, why would you like her over me? Why would you? But I ain't go to the point of I'm gonna show him why he shouldn't like her over me or this that, and the third. No, that's when my daughter's so-called dad went off the deep end with it. So I was just like, keep that away from me. So yeah, and I know somebody keep commenting on my videos, and they're either Brazilian or Portuguese or something. I do not know how to speak that language. I'm gonna try to learn so I can at least say hello, because they are commenting on my videos saying I'm beautiful and something about kiss kiss and all that. And hey, I appreciate it, but because they're still human. They see a beautiful woman and they know. But so hey friend. I don't know, but it's just kind of like bothering me because I'm like, dang, I it was like me saying I still got a sweet spot, and but that only came after the dream because he was telling me in the dream, and then when it was like, let a black man save you, I think that's what it was. It was like that's trying to speak to my soul for real, because like what, but not nothing about, but I'll snap out of it real quick when you talk about honor killing some kid. No, bitch, are you crazy? You're crazy. You're crazy. He's crazy. Honey baked ham. I'm looking at this ham on here. So no, I'm good on that one. I don't want that, but it just tries to get to me like, dang, because it's not even that I tell myself or try to convince myself that I don't love him no more. I know I still had some kind of care, and I knew enough to not be around him. Now, when I did see him in passing on that day, November the 5th or whatever, I ain't feel nothing towards him. Cause it was foul stuff going on, and I didn't like it. I ain't have time to feel anything towards him. But it be moments like this, quiet moments where I just sit back and I'm able to think, or of course have my dream. I'm able to rethink on my dream and just see. But what he was saying in there, and then in the dream he had handed me a certain amount of money. The funny thing is the amount of money he was giving me was the 3 first digits of this person's phone number that I used to associate with. Now that I think about it, because I didn't think about it before, but that's something. I don't know. But man, I ain't gonna lie. I sometimes start feeling like I'm back in love with him, but I still want him to stay away from me. I'm gonna be real, but And you know, if I can just, I guess, feel my feelings and then let that moment pass, then I'm gonna be good to go. Cause I'm not reaching. I mean, I know I'm not reaching out to him, baby. I already blocked him. I already put him in the spam. But it's just something about it. It's like, gosh, he had something over me. Like, no, I really did enjoy being involved with him. For me personally, even though he was doing dog stuff, and then to himself and trying to call himself dog me out, it was just it's something, you know. Maybe God can reveal to me, and I don't know. And then some. I think when I felt like that before, it was because I have children by him, but I be trying to disassociate my kids from you. I don't care if they over there in that environment. I still like, no, these are individuals. I can never say that they didn't come out his nutsack, like I am, and be telling the truth. But what I could say is, you know, they're individuals. They're not just extensions of him. Yes, they look similar to him, but when I look at them, they didn't really remind me of him. Maybe once a year, twice a year, I might catch him on a day where that sun hit him, and I'm like, oh boy. But even then, it didn't matter because the man is attractive. You know him saying he was an attractive man, so it's like I don't not like looking at him. He wasn't ugly, so. Right now, just submit this to God because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, how to feel. I mean, I don't think that I need to have feelings for him, but I just don't know what to do with these feelings and these thoughts. And it's like, is it again a trick of the enemy regarding my dream? But anyway, for one, mind review, cancel, and denounce the tricks of the enemy regarding that dream, send it back to the enemy, null and void. Um, I just know that stuff be manifesting as soon as I have the dream. Now within days, a week, or whatever, something manifests. So, but like yesterday, I had a dream with me talking to my boys, and I really want to speak to my sons. I really do. Not just speak to them. I want to see and speak and be around my sons. So, you know, I wanted that to manifest in that way, but God knows the details. But no, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. But I just wanted to educate myself on that. As my thumbnail, it's probably gonna be one of those that I came across about the, let's say, HKs. And I've seen stuff like that. I'm thinking I want to find me a movie that has something to do with that, so I can just, you know, how art imitates life or whatever, as they say. So that's that. But I've seen stuff about that where, you know, somebody feel like that somebody in the family have disgraced or betrayed the family, so they got to get rid of them, and that person be fighting for their life, baby, fighting. And I got somebody down the way that basically he feels like his family treated him as I believe, I don't know, I'm gonna have to talk some more to him, but I feel like his family treated him like you know, an outcast or whatever, because he's a white guy who married a black woman, and he enjoyed it. He actually liked it, and he was married to her for 25 years, and he loved his wife. So and then they just treated him how they treated him. But he had his kids with a white woman though, so all his children are gonna be all his children are gonna continue, you know what I'm saying, the white bloodline, the Caucasian bloodline, should I say. In which I'm sure they probably proud of that, but all of his siblings and people like dismissed him and stuff like that because he did that. And so I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Like, I guess they feel like I disgraced the family, but I just feel like I ain't do nothing that y'all didn't do first. So what, why y'all ain't HK y'all self or something? You know what I'm saying? That'll be the true honor, you know. Go ahead, because baby, I love me, and I don't play about. Yeah, I don't play about me, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I be trying not to spend too much time trying to figure this out. I just want to understand it, like God pour into me. But this is some it's some freaky stuff. And him speaking about that in there, I was just like, what? And then, but yeah, he handed me the amount of money. I think I put it in my pocket, but he handed it to me and he told me be real and go put this in a bank or something for him, like go deposit it for him. And I just took it or whatever. I put it in my pocket. So I don't know what that indicates. And especially it was her phone. It was like the 3 digits of her phone number. I don't want nothing to do with her. They similar. She already told me that they were similar. That she just in the female form, he in the male form. I'm glad that she outright admitted it. And that's the thing. Guess what? Somebody tell you who they are and how they are, go ahead and believe it. I ain't trying to find out. I especially don't be want to find out with females anyway. Because they just nasty with it. And I don't be want to deal with that. Not that they are more powerful with it, but you just nasty. And girl, I'm not attracted to females. So I just feel like I could put up more with it with males because, and I don't want this, but I'm just saying because, or with the male that I was interacting with, because yeah, of course, I'm gonna get something out of it that you can never give me. And baby, I don't like strap-ons. What they say strap-on backward was no no parts, and that's what I want, no parts. But baby, not Mike and Molly. I was watching Cheaters earlier, and man, I'm sorry. I was looking at them people's faces when they get so when they chest get tight and they can't breathe because they see they person or their spouse cheating. I had to turn that because baby, I don't want to see y'all sad like that. Because I'm gonna be sitting here kind of laughing because I get it. I've experienced stuff like that. Chest get tight and everything. But it's like, man, y'all getting ready to put yourself through some stuff watching them folks on camera because they not holding back because they don't know they on camera. Anyway, yeah. So sometimes that stuff try to make me feel like I miss him and like I'm just still deeply in love with him and stuff like that, or I feel deeply in love with him. But the reality is, baby, y'all done try to you basically put me in a crazy house on based on lies. You linked up with somebody that lied on me, and I ended up in a jail cell, suicide watch, same town that you be in. Probably was laid up beside that person. Y'all sleeping good. I'm in a jail cell. Oh no, hair looking crazy, wild, whatever. Now I'm in a hotel room. My children are gone, like not gone, but I need to stop saying that. But are not with me. They're physically separated from me, but it's not worth it. You gotta weigh. And then, but when he was like, "Yeah, let a black man save you," no, let me tell you something. And then emphasis on like black man, like what? And that's what got me kind of because it was like, "Ooh, baby," and I do love me a black man and all that, and especially one that's trying to save me. But I gotta, I gotta do something, HK something, and especially if you talking about my children. No, I'm good on that. I'm already. I've been telling y'all, I don't want no parts of that. So it just bothered me, man. So let it be done according to God's will. I don't know what that dream. I don't know how to fully interpret it. You know, with some other stuff going on in there where it seemed like it was his daughter's birthday or something like that, or birthday party, and they was having it at some little. It seemed like a little hood spot. It was a house, but it was like a little hood get together. And then it was something across the street. This was a neighborhood that almost looked familiar, but it wasn't. Didn't It wasn't my old house, nothing like that. It was something else, but it was a house across the street, and I must have had like, as my now deceased grandma would say, cat cornered parked the car. I didn't pull it all the way in, and I just kind of diagonally parked it a little bit into there. And then when I came out of the house or out of whatever location I was at with him, I was going to get in the car, and this lady came out that looks like this YouTuber's grandma, and she was saying stuff to me like, why you park over here and stuff like that, and trying to throw stuff at the car and like coming at me. I just hurried up and got in the car. I was trying to pull off and go down the road. She threw something in the road to try to steal, get me to whatever. And that's when I kind of woke up. But before that, I was in a car or something with him, and we were talking. I can't remember if he was in the driver's seat or me. I don't know. I think I was in the driver's seat and he was in the passenger seat and he was just talking, but it could be the other way around. And that's when he handed me the money. And then I took a phone. I took the phone and I had my phone, or I was looking for my phone or something like that, and I was trying to call and contact my daughter and let her know what something was going on regarding the party or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I know I woke up and I was like, let me go ahead and jot this down. That me still feeling tired. Baby, this is me catching up on sleep from all the years and times when he was knocking on my door, just knocking. 3 o'clock in the morning. He was up 2 o'clock in the morning last night doing that, but knocking. That was almost like a knock on my door. I don't know who this 438-7172. I don't know who that is. Like, why are y'all calling this number? Stop calling. I don't know y'all. I don't answer these calls. Either leave a voicemail, and if I like what you're saying, I'll call you back. But anyway, yeah, he used to be knocking on my door, and we used to be losing sleep. And I tried, that's the stuff. I was like, I tried to deal with it and put up with it because he was getting up, going to work at 5. He still would get up and go to work at 5:30 in the morning. He had that work ethic somewhat. But yeah, he had that work ethic. But he also had that whoremongering behavior, not ethic. So that was that. And I appreciated that. Yep. I started to like him. I didn't like him at sometimes, but I started to like him, and I started to want to be a part of him, his daughter's life, his first daughter's life, his daughter's mom in a healthy way. You went on and had a second daughter and doing all that. That was starting to, that left a bad taste in my mouth. And then something happened to where I was like, okay, I can heal. Then we had my second son, and that was that. And I'm just like, after that, he started still doing crazy stuff. I was like, oh no, I don't know why he wilding like this. I'm not gonna put up with this. So pretty much sent his ass packing pretty much. I mean, I didn't really mean to. I was trying to really just send the spirits packing, but he carried them spirits. So he went with it, and he was so offended, and then now leads to the stuff that still be trying to happen today. Still spiteful, still vindictive, still feel like, oh, I didn't get her good enough. You don't think you did enough? My children over there, what are you still trying to make it seem like I'm messaging you for? You put a restraining order on me, and I ain't even seen you in 5 years. So that's the mind of a psycho person or sociopath. I don't know what the diagnosing, but so the blood applied. Ask God to continue to protect my children, my boys, my sons. Let the angels encamp about around. Maybe they'll spend time with their sister tomorrow. I just hope that she does not go in that environment. Please take heed. They go somewhere public. I think my son said, let's go to a movie or go out to eat. I think that's good. And I love that about my children, that they making plans. I don't like to feel like I'm not included, because I'm like, dang, look at what, you know what I'm saying? Look what I participated in. Look at what type of young people they turn in. And they're young doing this. Love that for them. But just the fact that people trying to exclude me out of something beautiful. Oh man, so bothered by that. But may God keep my mind, will, and emotions. And I do pray to my children, if they link up, they have a good time. It's a little sad, a little bittersweet for me, but it's still sweet, because it's like, yeah, y'all stick together. I want y'all to love one another. I want y'all to get along. Yes, I'm the one who had y'all by 3 kids by 2 different males. That's on me. So, if I got to deal with a little bit of that, but I know my children love me, and I definitely love them. It's the adults that's just nasty. They behave nastily. But for now, I'm gone. I'll be back sooner or later. I'm just going to... not really hungry right now. I'm more thirsty. So I'm drinking something. Might snack on a little bit of M&M's or Reese's. And I'm supposed to come on my cycle. I don't know why it's taking a minute, but maybe because I'm not active. I do want some fruit. I got some chocolate. Some cookies and cream covered strawberries in there. I'm gonna eat some of them probably later on this evening. And who knows what today has in store for me. But God, order my steps. Lead me on the path of righteousness. Make the crooked ways straight. Go ahead regarding my children as well. I just pray to God bless and keep them on this day. Oh, excuse me. I'll be back sooner or later.